All right, so this is why Ekpe properties are on the rise. Ekpe, in fact, I was discussing with a friend, and he was telling me that has Ekpe property gotten up to 4 to 5 million. I'm like, wow, what do you mean? Now, let me tell you why Ekpe property is on the rise. In fact, there's a common saying that, bread and akara, what gives, they are complementary to each other. So if I have bread and I have akara, in fact, if I have bread and you give me akara, I can spend money to get akara if I have bread. Same way I can spend money to buy bread if I have akara. And that is what is actually playing between Ekpe, Ibeji Lekki, Aja, and Lekki. Now, let me explain. Do you know that Aja properties are usually expensive? Aja, because I live in Aja. Now, Aja properties are expensive. Same way with Ikoyi. Ikoyi is very, very expensive. Lekki is also very expensive. But let me ask you this question. Why is Aja properties also expensive? Do you notice in Aja, there's like most of the international companies, most of the businesses, they're actually in Ikoyi. They're actually in Lekki. But why is Aja properties expensive? In fact, 90% of residents or individuals in Lekki, in Aja, they go to Lekki to work. I'm not lying. 90% of people in Aja, they go to Lekki to work, or go to Ikoyi, or even go to the mainland. So why is Aja property not expensive? Because if you check Aja, there are literally no really big companies per se in Aja. Like when I mean Aja Gongongo, there's no really big companies in Aja. You understand? But Aja is expensive because Aja is in close proximity to Lekki and Ikoyi. Are you getting it? Aja, see Aja here, see Lekki, they are very close. That is why, so the development in Ikoyi and Lekki has boosted the value of Aja. That is what is happening to Ekpe now. Ibeju Lekki is already will become very soon the local government that will be producing the highest return to Lagos State. And the neighboring community is Ekpe. In fact, let me even tell you, Ekpe, government facilities in Ekpe now, government project, we have Lagos State, of course, you already know the dual 6-lane road, Lekki Ekpe Expressway to Ekpe, is a 6-lane road. The new airport already, that airport there already should let you know that if you are not owning property in Ekpe, you're already missing out. Like, I don't need to even speak too much. The dual 6-lane road, the Lekki Ekpe airport, the Lagos State food security and hub is in Ekpe. The Lagos State food security and hub will be in Ekpe. We also have there's this company called car company called Nord. Nord will be having an assembly center in Ekpe. Lagos State will also be having the film hub also in Lekki, in Ekpe. Lagos State will be having the film production something. I think that's what they call it. It will also be done in Ekpe. This is what is coming to Ekpe, and you're telling me that Ekpe property cannot be 5 million. You are actually joking. In the next few years, if you are seeing property in 10 million in Ekpe, then thank God. What about the real estate companies? Now, Isimi Lagos is a development of $152 million. That's about 104 billion. This is not like, okay, I will do an updated video on YouTube and I will show you these things, the real life pictures and the videos. These are what Ekpe has. Aja don't have it. What is making Aja the way? It's not there's no really big company in Aja. There's no really big government project in Aja. What made Aja probably because of the beach that they have. Ekpe has water. Very soon they will also be having that beach too as well. If you notice, everybody here in Aja goes to Lekki to work, goes to Ikoyi to work, even go to mainland to work. So why is Aja land expensive? Because it is very close to Ikoyi and the Lekki. That is what it is, and that is where Ekpe is going to. A good property in Ekpe now, a good property that has a good title, close your eye, 4 to 5 million, 500 square meter. Are you telling me the next 5 years you will see property of 10 million in Ekpe? You will not see. You understand? So whenever you see property in Ekpe rising up, these are the reasons. I will do a comprehensive video on YouTube, and I will show you more with real life pictures and videos. Ekpe is having government, private institutions, government, private facilities, government, private projects is going on in Ekpe. Ekpe has good roads. You understand? So this is the reason why Ekpe is on the high rise in terms of real estate. This is actually the reason, because Ekpe is very close. In fact, in person where you're looking at it from, Ekpe is at the back or at the side of Lekki. And of course, you know Lekki, I cannot talk about the project here in Lekki. So because of that close proximity that Ekpe has to Lekki, that is why Ekpe Properties is on the high rise. Go and own at least a plot in Lekki. I'm here to guide you. We have properties still on promo. Send me a DM now. Call my number. I will get you started. Ekpe is not a gold mine. Okay, let me even tell you, apart from Isimi Lagos, there's about $152 million project. You know, that is a wellness center. So that estate is not just, you have a golf course, you have the helipad, you have the resort, you have the green. This is like living abroad, but in Ekpe. What about Dukia Africa? Dukia Africa is selling for about 20 million a plot. That's like the second most expensive real estate company in Ekpe. This is in Ekpe. You understand? So properties in Shagun Tedo Sef in Naija is not as expensive as the one in Ekpe because of where we are going to. So Ekpe Lekki will now become the Lekki Ikoyi. Oh my word. You know what I said? Ekpe Lekki is becoming the Lekki Ikoyi of our days. If you are a father, you are a mother, you are a parent, go and buy property in your children's name. Go and secure their future. Buy property for them in their name. You may be old now, yes, but go and buy for them. Young parents, go and own property buy for your children, buy for yourself. You will regret this in the future if you don't. So these are many more reasons why Ekpe is on the high rise. So there's no way you can talk about it. You understand? So to come your way again, subscribe to my YouTube channel. PropertyWey is who we are, and we help you secure real estate properties. Cheers.